Alright, so we've got the chorizo back on. We got the tomatoes, onions, garlic, the peppers. We're all marrying them all up, getting nice and slow over the charcoal fire. And what we're going to do, pretty soon we're going to add the rice. Make sure everything gets covered with a lot of this sauce here. Just going to make sure, we're going to let this thing come down a bit. We're going to add a bit of salt just to give it some taste. Alright, and a little bit of fresh ground pepper. Alright, so we're all good to go. Just stir it up a bit. Let all those juices marry together. Now the juices from the chorizo is going to keep it nice and moist. It's going to give it that nice spicy little kick to it. And keep moving things around so nothing burns. And we're almost ready to add our rice now. Then let it get a little bit more crispy. Let those pepper juices come down. Get out of that little red pepper and orange pepper and get all those flavors married together. It'd be wonderful. All right, so we've let the peppers and the onions come together. Soften them up a little bit. Now we're going to add this rice. It is bomba rice, which is the classic short grain rice that you should use for any type of paella. Comes from Spain, and we bought it at the local bodega here, the Castro's. Wonderful. So we're just going to mix that all in. Pass that to you, Uncle Neil. And what we're going to do is just mix everything around. Let that rice marry with everything. Get nice and crispy. Like you want to coat it with all those good oils and juices. Let everything come together. And remember from the morning session that we had the fish stock going, we had the shrimp shells, we made a stock out of that with some white wine and some saffron, and we're just going to let everything come together here. It's all going to get nice and coated. Look at that. Look at that.
That's delicious.
Alright, beautiful stuff. So once this is cooked, we're just going to let it heat up. And the main thing about paella is that you want to get that little crispy crust on the bottom of it. It'll taste really, really good. So let's get that together. We're all ready. And the fish stock that we've been putting up here, we're going to dump it all in and let it all cook. You see that vibrant yellow flavor? Ooh. Wonderful. Going to let it cook down.
Now, do you have to worry about the heat, about cooking it lower so it absorbs the stock?
Yeah, we're going to keep it down. We're going to adjust this heat down here. And on the big green egg, you can adjust the heat up. You can close it about halfway. And now I'm going to give it a nice simmer. We're going to let this simmer for about 30 to 35 minutes. We'll check on it. You can always add more stock after. So we'll keep it like that, just to measure. We'll see how it does. We need to add some more stock. We do have some extra. I like to add my chicken back in here at this point because then it just gets all that good flavor. We make sure that chicken's all nicely cooked, and we're just going to keep that, put that in. Actually, if I hand that to you,
yeah.
I'm just going to take this little chicken bowl right here. Put all that chicken juice. See all that chicken juice come back out? Oh yeah, lovely. So we're going to put it up. And this really is like a family style meal. It's meant to be shared. We're going to have everybody come to the table. Everyone's going to pick up a piece of chicken, get some chorizo, get some lobster, get some shrimp. And don't forget, we still have the mussels here. So we're going to let this sit down, and we're going to close this off. We won't going to look at it for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes and see how it is.
I don't know about you, Tony, but I'm about ready to eat. I've got the lobster pieces here for you.
All right, let's add these lobster pieces. Do that last little minute of final cooking. Add this all in there. Actually, let's add the shrimp at the same time. And the mussels. Let's add the mussels. Mussels will be good.
There we go.
There we go. Here we go. Here's a shrimp.
Wow.
Up in here.
That's a mountain of food.
There we go. Yeah. You don't joke around in these parts. This is how we do things in our area. Oh, yeah. Put the mussels right on top. Alright, so we got the mussels. The lobster's going up in here. We've got some fresh lobster. Get rid of that thyme sprig there. We can just add it to that plate that we got going on. And just for some safe measure, I'm going to add a bit of water just to make sure that we don't dry out the rice at the bottom. Get some steam. Alright. So now we got some water. We got this. This is back in there. And we're just going to give this lid a close. And in like the next 10 minutes. Alright, we're just going to taste this paella, see if it needs any seasoning. That's delicious. Rice, almost just about done. We're going to give it a few more minutes. And, oh yeah. Best thing I've ever tasted. So now we've got the family all here. Family, food, friends. We're just going to top off this paella. And what I suggest, just let it rest for about 10-15 minutes before you dig in, because the rice is really, really, really hot. And we're all set to go. But just before we all start, I'm just going to take a little piece of the shrimp, cilantro, rice. So good. So good. Here's next time.